Coming up in the bulletin, Bank of Ghana to continue with dollar support program for fuel imports until new deal is finalized for implementation. We will hear from the National Petroleum Authority. And General Agricultural Workers Union warns Ghana could lose its food production capacity in 5 years' time if policies designed for the sector are not re-examined. Also in this bulletin, visiting World Bank president pledges to help Ghana develop more ICT initiatives to create jobs for the youth. These and many more shortly. I am Pius Kojobaka. A look now at our stories. The Bank of Ghana is set to continue with its dollar support program for fuel imports until new deal is finalized for implementation. This is one of the agreements that the central bank has reached with the BoG distributors of petroleum products on the future of the program. It follows concerns that the bank will soon halt support for imports as part of the IMF conditionalities. Abbas Tasunsi is head of economic regulation at the National Petroleum Authority.
They are not going to stop the auction now. The auctions have helped to a large extent to stabilize the city. Because the uncertainty
and
that
they just announced even the calendar, it brought some
certainty. Exactly. So the BoG is aware of this and therefore will not just rush to take actions that will cause our city to start depreciating again. So the BoG has made it very clear that they are in tune with bringing the BDCs under the gold purchase program. And the BDCs, whole idea is to be able to buy gold, finance our oil. That's the objective. Not that boss may buy it and give it to the BDCs. With time, you would see that the BDCs may confirm to you themselves that the discussion that we've had with Bank of Ghana, we're very positive and they're happy about it.
Abbas Tasunti is head of economic regulation at the National Petroleum Authority in that interaction with my colleague George Yafe on PM Express Business Edition. Now, the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Samuel Abujinapo, has indicated that government has begun plans to help the country benefit fully from its mineral resources. According to him, this is as a result of the country's over-reliance on exporting its mineral resources in its raw state. Speaking at the Ghana Mining Expo, Mr. Jinapo said government is working assiduously to harness the full potential of the country's mineral resources to contribute to economic growth.
Government is committed to working with the private sector to adopt strategies that will not only exploit these resources, but also transform mining into a catalyst for industrialization. Despite its contribution to our national economy, let's face it, we have not benefited optimally from our mineral resources. This is largely due to over-reliance on the export of minerals in their raw state, absence of linkages with other sectors of the economy, lack of domestic capacity, inadequate monitoring mechanism, and irresponsible mining practices.
Samuel Abujinapo is the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. To the agric sector now, and the General Agricultural Workers Union has called for an examination of the agricultural sector to halt its dwindling contribution to the economy. According to GAU, the sector is facing many challenges despite the enormous funds injected into the area under the Planting for Food and Jobs program. Speaking on the yet-to-be-presented mid-year budget later this month, the General Secretary of GAU, Edward Kariwe, warned that Ghana could lose its food production capacity in half a decade if the trend is not reversed.
The fundamentals of agriculture is being touched now. Look, sometimes when we are talking about agriculture, we need to talk with it with passion. If you look at the massive destruction that is being done to agriculture today, in the next 5 years, 10 years, if we are not able to abate the rate at which the destruction is going, of course, there will virtually not be agriculture, and our problems will be exacerbated.
General Secretary of General Agricultural Workers Union, Edward Kariwe, and Mr. Kariwe will be part of the Joy Business Thought Leadership Series, which will be held next week, Tuesday at 1 p.m. Moving on to some other stories, the World Bank is impressed with the digital innovations ongoing at the Accra Digital Center and has indicated its readiness to support such employment creation ventures. This is assurance coming from the World Bank President, Anna Bejedi, who is in Ghana. According to her, the Bretton Woods institution is making efforts to scale up entrepreneurs through the technology. She was speaking to journalists after inspecting some initiatives at the Accra Digital Center as part of her working visit to Ghana.
What I like about projects like this is that they test out new things. So what we've seen today, that we've seen people being trained, being in the process of producing new products that maybe we don't even know about yet, and we've seen people network. And what I like about this is that it brings a lot of new ideas, which is exactly what Ghana needs at this point in time, because there's a young dynamic population that is increasingly reaching higher education attainments. And what we now need to pivot from is, in addition to great education, is skills, and skills for the future that the job market needs and will need. So,
in a bid to promote financial literacy among the youth, the Ghana Stock Exchange, together with the Central Securities Depositories, have partnered the Young Investors Network to launch the Youth Investment Education Programs to deepen the financial knowledge of young people. Speaking at the launch of the program, Head of Marketing at the Ghana Stock Exchange, Jerry Boachi Dankwa, said they are targeting about 10,000 students across the country to train and educate on activities in the financial market.
Our target is to reach over 10,000 students. And so we know that this year, the 3 programs that we run, that is the investment towards the tertiary institutions. It's one big crew visiting the institutions to educate students. Then we also have what we call the stock pitch competition, where students from the tertiary institutions come and then they compete on presenting a business case on which company to invest in. And then the final program is the capital market quiz, which is for senior high schools, where they learn about all the basics in investment and savings and everything that there is to know about the capital market.
Now, managing partner for Coral Reef Innovation Hub Africa, Richard Osei-Nim, says more investments is needed to fully roll out artificial intelligence to enhance efficiency among employers. According to him, the potential for AI to reshape the world of work means companies need to start learning to avoid being left behind. Mr. Nim spoke to Joy Business at the launch of AI for Youth program at the Association International School.
Any job that an algorithm can replace, or any task, a routine task that an algorithm can replace, it will be replaced by the algorithm. Now, the challenge for humans is how do you leverage these tools to be able to get the best out of what you're doing? You are scaling the human being maybe 1,000 times, and that's basically what AI. As far as jobs are concerned, automation will get rid of jobs, but innovation will replace those types of jobs. The challenge for us as a country is to provide our students with the skills.
A reminder, you're still listening to the Joy Business Report. The focus of Mushroom has predominantly been on trading the fresh produce rather than value addition. Today on Joy Business Journal, Love FM's Mona Lisa Frimpong engages farmers who say value addition of mushroom has enhanced the quality and addressed the demand for ready food products.
Juliana Amwako's mushroom farm sits in her living room. Having started mushroom farming in 2018, she won the 2019 Best Farmer in the Oforikrom municipality in the Ashanti region.
I have put up sheds in my spacious living room. That is where I wake up at dawn to nurse the crops.
Inside a dynasty. By sunset at a phone doors no back and Tema maternity may be alcohol.
But ineffective processing and short-term storage techniques have flared up post-harvest losses. Growers and processors record little remuneration as a result.
So we need to fresh and say what to fresh a jumma ebe fakoton na oni krama.
You cannot rely on the sale of the fresh produce. What if we enter the rainy season? The retailers fail to come. We use a solar dryer to dry the fresh mushrooms before we process it into other foods.
To prevent wastage when the crop is in season, Nana Minta Farms extracts juices from the mushroom, adds other ingredients, and makes it into fruit juices. Prince Minta is Chief Executive Officer.
After cultivating mushrooms for years, I realized when the mushrooms are in season, we record much spoilage. We decided to extract the juice from it and process it into fruit juice.
On the other hand, Juliana Amwakon produces Tom Brown and flour after processing the mushroom. She plans to export her product but has little hands in the value addition process.
You will have to cultivate on a large scale if you want to make much profit. As the business grows, you will need more labor and machines for processing. For me, I wake up early dawn to attend to my customers. My workers cannot keep up, so many have left.
Value chain management of mushrooms can offer opportunities for employment. Many hands are needed for drying, pickling, steeping, preservation, packaging, transport, and marketing.
Machines. We need machines to make the sack needed for the short and long-term shortage of mushrooms.
How can see and a bar say a drinking association once a bottle filling machine. And it is a sealing machine. So I say I ain't a can one, yeah. That means a packaging. I want kaipa.
For Joy Business, Mona Lisa Frimpon reporting.
And that's it for the Joy Business Report. Some messages from EcoBank. Does your existing salary account give you more? Is your salary in the right account? Worry no more. The EcoBank salary account is here to help you. Open an EcoBank salary account today and enjoy free life insurance, which covers temporary and permanent total disability, critical illness, hospitalization, retrenchment, and death. With the EcoBank salary account, you have the ability to save as you spend, free debit card, access to loans, and more. The best part is that you stand the chance to double your salary in the EcoBank Double Salary Promo Reloaded from now till end of July. So open an EcoBank salary account today by visiting an EcoBank branch or ecobank.com to open an account online for amazing benefits. Please beware of scammers who may contact you on this offer. Always visit an EcoBank branch or EcoBank toll free on 0800 003 225 for further details on the EcoBank salary account and the EcoBank Double Salary Promotion Reloaded. Terms and conditions apply. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Game plan is next. Do enjoy. I am Pius Kojubaka. Do have a lovely weekend.
Cargo handling can be so tiring. Having to shuffle between banks to make payments. And waiting hours for payment confirmation. And worst of all, incurring avoidable costs due to payment delays. Chalet. But with EcoBank, making cargo payment has become super convenient through their digital self-service and in-branch channels. Sail smoothly with EcoBank and experience our one-stop payment solutions for all your cargo-related payments. Pay your customs duties and all levies, terminal handling and shipping line fees, and enjoy smart financing solutions to support your cargo handling operations. Contact us on 0800 003 225 or walk into the nearest EcoBank branch to find out more. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Super Hits Radio, Joy 99.7.
May I have your attention for a final announcement? Naba Alhaji Abdullahi Silminaba, head of the Damboga clan and chief of Denugu, Alhaji Abdul Dahamani Asigri, head of the Asigri family, Nab Sumasim Anikbi Dinko I, head of the Dinko family, Pantam Isaka, head of the Isaka family, Gondo Didiogo, head of the Dindiogo family, Amwa Yamba, head of the Yamba family of Denugu, and the entire Damboga clan of Worikambo and Denugu regretfully announced the demise of their beloved Mr. Michael Mahama Sigri Oketeche M50, which sad event occurred on 1st April 2023 in Kumasi. Funeral arrangements Thursday, 20th July 2023, lying in state at his residence, Kumasi, from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. at Tanoso, Apatrapa. Now, pre-burial mass and file past will start at 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. at St. Christopher Garrison Catholic Church, Udara Barracks, Kumasi. Carriage of body to Warikambo Garu District Upper East Region starts at 10:30 a.m. Lying in state at his residence Warikambo at 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. on Friday 21st July 2023. A burial mass and file past 8:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Burial